I went to the school nurse for a headache. I almost didn't come home. It started during third period when my head started pounding out of nowhere. I'd felt fine all morning, but suddenly I could barely see straight. My teacher sent me to the nurse, and Mrs. Ingram smiled and said, "Oh, honey, you look terrible. Come lie down." She gave me a cold compress and some water and told me to rest. After 20 minutes, I felt better and said, "I think I'm okay now. Can I go back to class?" "Not yet. You still look pale. Give it another hour." I lay there staring at the ceiling, and after an hour, I sat up and said, "I really feel fine now. Your mom actually just called and said she's coming to pick you up. Just wait here." That was weird because my mom worked an hour away and never left work for anything less than a fever. Can I call her to confirm? "Phone in here is broken. Just sit tight, sweetie." I pulled out my own phone and she said, "No phones in the nurse's office. You know the rules," and held out her hand until I gave it to her. I sat there watching her glance out the window every few minutes like she was waiting for something. "Can I at least use the bathroom?" "Use the one in here," she said, and pointed to a tiny bathroom attached to her office. When I came out, she was texting someone and smiling. "Your ride's almost here. My mom drives a blue minivan. Can you tell me when you see it pull up?" "Of course, sweetie." A few minutes later, she looked out and said, "She's here. Grab your backpack." I looked outside and saw a white SUV I'd never seen before with a man sitting in the driver's seat. That's not my mom's car. She said she borrowed a friend's car because hers is in the shop. Come on, don't keep her waiting. My mom would have texted me that she was coming. She would have come inside to sign me out. She's in a hurry. Let's go. Mrs. Ingram grabbed my arm and started pulling me toward the door, and I jerked away hard and said, "I'm not going anywhere until I talk to my mom." Her face changed completely. The warm nurse smile vanished and something cold and impatient took its place. "You're going to get in that car right now, or I'm going to give you something that makes this little headache feel like a vacation." That's when it clicked. The headache that came out of nowhere in the middle of third period, right after I drank the juice box that Mrs. Vance, the lunch lady, had given me in the hallway. She'd said it was left over from the kindergarten party, and I looked like I needed a little pick-me-up, and I'd thought it was so nice of her. "You drugged me," I said. "Mrs. Vance gave me something so I'd come here. She didn't even bother denying it. You're a smart girl. Too bad you weren't smart enough to figure it out before your ride got here." She grabbed for me again, and I bit her hand as hard as I could until I tasted blood. She screamed, and I ran for the door, but she tackled me from behind, and we hit the floor hard. I was kicking and screaming, and she was trying to pin me down and cover my mouth, and I saw my phone sitting on her desk where she put it earlier. I reached for it, and she slammed my arm down and hissed, "Nobody is coming to help you, so stop fighting." I headbutted her as hard as I could and felt her nose crack against my forehead, and she rolled off me screaming and holding her face. I grabbed my phone and ran into the hallway, and the man from the SUV was already inside the building walking straight toward me with his hands in his pockets. I turned and sprinted the other direction, screaming, "Help! Someone help me! Call 911!" as loud as I could. I could hear his footsteps behind me getting closer, and I burst through the gym doors where Mr. Tennant was setting up volleyball nets. "There's a man chasing me, and the nurse tried to kidnap me. Call the police right now." He didn't ask questions. He just pulled out his phone and stepped in front of me. The man appeared in the gym doorway and saw a 6'4" gym teacher standing between him and me with a phone to his ear, and he turned and ran. I heard his SUV peel out of the parking lot so fast the tires screamed. The police caught him 6 miles away. They arrested Mrs. Ingram in the nurse's office where she was still bleeding from her broken nose. They arrested Mrs. Vance in the cafeteria where she was already preparing another juice box for another girl in 5th period. The man had a list in his glove box with 4 names on it, and mine was at the top. They'd been running this operation for 2 years across 3 different schools. 7 kids went to the nurse with mysterious headaches and never came home. The police found 5 of them. They're still looking for the other 2.